welcome to Thursday's Market SITREP here at Top Gun Options. Matthew Buckley, my call sign is Whiz, and it's good to be back here in South Florida, folks. Had a great trip up to the options capital of the world up in Chicago. It was beautiful. It was Chamber of Commerce weather for the 4 or 5 days I was up there. And then I hear from all my friends down here that it poured cats and dogs. And of course, today it's a beautiful day in South Florida, so I brought the sunshine from Chicago. Wish I could have brought all the people down here to South Florida. Because it's just a different crowd down here. Folks, want to, before we get into all the market stuff, want to let you know that I'm airborne with my speaking company, Precision Results. You can head to precisionresults.com and check out how you can book me at your next conference, sales conference. I do individual consulting. For example, coming up with your 2, 3, 5-year strategic plan all the way down to the tactical level and showing your folks how to execute, empowering them how to execute better. If you go to our Top Gun Options YouTube page, you can actually see I just uploaded a recent keynote I did out in Las Vegas for the McKesson sales team. I think it was about 1,500 people. There I am with the Executive Vice President, Pat Blake, and then obviously the CEO, John Hammergren, call sign The Hammer, of McKesson. Great company. I think it's, what, the Fortune 8 now, Fortune 9, 7, I don't know. It's Fortune single digits, and it was an honor to speak with those guys. If you can't find our Facebook page or YouTube page for whatever reason, you can head to our Facebook page, and I put the link to those keynotes on right here. You can scroll down a little bit and see the opening session of that. Okay, so again, if you have any, I'd love to speak at your conference. Actually, spoke to a couple members companies already. Mark, actually, we spoke on board the USS Texas on Texas Independence Day down there in Houston, so it had an absolute blast. All right, we got to get going. Comey, the guy's as tall as LeBron James. Everybody know that? The guy's 6'8". What a wuss. Oh, I felt pressure or this or that. There's nothing I've seen so far. I had my popcorn out. Popcorn and coffee really doesn't go, but it's this Mark Warner guy is frothing at the mouth. He failed miserably yesterday to get any of the heads of the intelligence agencies, the heads of the 5 families, Barzini, Tatalias, to say any. Admiral, who was it? Admiral Rogers shut that guy down, and he was red in the face. They're digging for something that doesn't exist, folks. My God, Hillary deleted 33,000 emails under subpoena. Had a server, classified server, that she moved information on in a bathtub in, where was it, Colorado? And we're still looking for Trump stuff. Get over it, folks. His testimony today is only going to empower Democrats, and it's going to empower Republicans. I read his prepared words yesterday. You can cherry pick and find what you want. Let's move on with the business of America, folks. I've had it. Democrats, liberals, get the hell on board. You'd rather see this man fail, Trump, than our country succeed. That's un-American to me. It's treasonous in my book. You're disgusting. Moving on. And speaking of treasonous and disgusting, anybody whose name is Reality Winner, who's 25 and gets a top secret clearance, did they not even go through her social media? When I got my top secret clearance, folks, it was about a 52-page document. They went back and interviewed my my kindergarten teacher to see what kind of paste I ate. And you want the government to control your health care? We can't even give security clearances to the right people. This is awful. I hope this woman rots in jail. And like I said, they should bring back the firing squad for treason. Maybe that would stop some of the leaks. All right, now we got to get going here. Okay, rant complete. Saudi Arabia, UAE, Bahrain, and Egypt cut ties with Qatar. Saudi Arabia is giving them a 24-hour ultimatum as analysts warn of military confrontation. I just saw a little news blurb that Qatar is getting ready for military confrontation. How's that going to help out oil here, folks? Oil's going to go to $150, $200 a barrel if something goes bump in the night. Qatar is on the left side of the Gulf with what it thought were friendly nations, and we know who's on the right side of the Gulf. Qatar's more or less aligned with the right side, and I think somebody from Qatar actually announced some military partnership with Russia. This is getting ugly, folks. Be careful, because when you look at the VIX right now or the market, it's priced that nothing can go wrong in this market at all ever again. It's going to. My call sign is Whiz. It's not Nostradamus, so I can't predict what it's going to be, but in my strategic and operational brief, folks, I'm going to do my damnedest to scare the hell out of you and get you to hedge, okay? Because again, politics, not terrorism, should matter most to markets. The market shrugged off that 7 people got turned into human Pez dispensers in London. And armed police. 8 minutes away, they responded. Armed police, folks, 8 minutes away when seconds count. Anybody see any of this crap happening in Texas, an open carry state? I think, what was it, a year or 2 years ago, they had that Draw Muhammad conference in Texas. Two guys got out of their cars wanting to go, attack it to Islamic militants. They were dropped in the parking lot by a security guard. Whatever. Stocks are wavering. They're kind of steady. Comey's not going to do anything, folks. He's going to go Boy Scout down the middle of the road. There's a couple answers. He said, I need to talk about this in closed session. But people are going to be able to cherry pick and find whatever they think is good out of it. So screw it. The what's her name's election? I'm looking at London, man. May and all the elections in London might be a little volatile, but remember, folks, when I said politics is driving this market, the only two massive pullbacks, and if you want to call this sell right here, this was the State of the Union address, and I said sell it. He's not going to say anything new, and as a matter of fact, the only thing he did was sound more presidential instead of huge tax relief coming. He actually sounded presidential, and the market sold off. But there's your Obamacare failure to repeal, and there's your Comey memo. And then back on the horse, we go higher. So you just have to. Where's my funny J.P. Morgan? Nope. Where was it? It was I covered it yesterday in our SITREP. The Thundering Herds note yesterday to clients was all news is good news. You cannot talk this market down. There it is. Remember, folks, you have to trade the market you have, not the market you want. Now I'm going to talk about I got a call here at 11. I got to get going with my speaking company. This really is a hold your nose rally. You have to be hedged. You have to have on some VXX bullish double verticals or some bullish double verticals on SDS, the ProShares Ultra Short, because we are really playing musical chairs, and when the music stops, it ain't going to be pretty. Markets go down a hell of a lot faster than they go up, okay? JP Morgan out with a note yesterday. Here's 5 huge red flags that point to a 10% downside correction. That's kind of a big move, folks, and if you're not ready for it, it's going to hurt. Ain't going to hurt us. It'll hurt us here at TGO because we have a lot of Jan 19 positions on, but that's why they're out to Jan 19, so they have time to work, okay? So we're looking pretty good. Like I said, for my Urgent Alert members, I'm going to get the Urgent Alert out here in a little bit, probably around noon. Portfolio's looking great. This is the Urgent Alert and weekly options year to date. Let me show you real quick, folks. For my, I'll cover this in the video, but the Iron Condor on Brazil on the EWZ, I didn't get filled on last week. It's at, I tried to get filled at 38 cents. It's down at about 27 cents, 10 times. It's up about 750 bucks. So that Iron Condor is looking good. I might try and get filled on another one. Also, the weekly options trade for this week, I didn't get filled on. I tried, as you can see, on Monday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times I tried to get filled, didn't, and it's at 95 cents right now, and I think that's still a pretty good trade. I might actually talk in the Urgent Alert video today about I might try and get filled on this one for a quick one-day trade because Comey ain't going to do anything, although the market, you guys know me, man, it's either going to stagnate or it might slide into the close tomorrow because I really don't see any reason to have a rip-your-face-off rally on Friday, okay? And getting ready, folks, tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, I'm going to be meeting with a bunch of folks in the Marriott Brickell, having our Top Gun Options, our first live event dinner. It's going to be great. And then we're going to have an all-day event Saturday, doing some great training with another follow-up closing dinner on Saturday night. So if you're in the area or you go on cheapairfare or whatever.com and get a great last-minute ticket, shoot us an email to support, and we'll save you a ticket, okay? I got to run. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge. Make sure you check out Precision Results. And if you'd like the old Whiz fighter here to jump up and motivate your crowd, give us a call, okay? Have a great rest of your day. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge, and I'll be back with Friday's market wrap-up tomorrow. We'll see.